Top 10 countries with the overall best net worth by age. What is your net worth? This is what you own minus what you owe. The numbers could be negative for younger people because of all the student loans and whatnot. As you grow older, you get a more substantial figure. It might not be as substantial as Elon Musk's, but it will at least be half of your annual gross income saved. Let's not delve into personalities for now. Today, we look at the top 10 countries with the overall best net worth by age. The consideration is for adults of working age. Number 10. New Zealand. The New Zealand Statistics Department said that an increase in asset pricing has caused New Zealand households' total net worth to rise tremendously in 2021. The average net worth of households stood at 2.3 trillion New Zealand dollars. That amount is $1.6 trillion in US currency. The country has 6.3% of its citizens as millionaires in US dollars. New Zealand has 214,000 people in the top 1% of global wealth and 1.97 million in the top 10%. New Zealand and another country on the list, Australia, benefited from the rise of their currency against the US dollar. There are fewer wealth inequalities in these two countries than anywhere else. New Zealand recorded a mean net worth per adult of $348,198. The median per adult is $171,624, all in US dollars. The country has an adult population of 3,600,000. Number 9. Belgium. Belgium is a capitalist economy that thrives on its central location to provide a developed transport network and a diversified industrial and commercial base. The country underwent an industrial revolution in the 19th century, the first in Europe. The focus was on its railway, ports, canal, and highways to integrate all of its neighboring countries into the integrated industry. Belgium's economy imports raw and semi-raw materials, which is then finished and exported back. Exports make 2/3 of the GDP. The heavy industrial trail does not leave other sectors hanging. There are 74.9% of its working class in the service sector and 1% in agriculture. The country is classed as a high-income economy. With only 11 million in population, the GDP is ranked at 24th largest in the world. The country holds a 73% employment rate with 5.1% unemployed. An average salary per month is $3,821. The country makes 50.3% of its GDP in revenue and spends 52.2% of its revenue annually. The Western European country has a mean net worth of adults at $351,330, with a median of $230,550. The adult population is 8,993,000. Number 8. Denmark. Denmark is a mixed economy with a comfortable standard of living. The country relies heavily on foreign trade and has 80% of all jobs in the service sector. The Danish krone might not be the most sought-after currency, but Belgium is the 36th largest economy. The economy suffers a 0.4% inflation with 80% employment rates and 6.1% unemployment rates. The average salary in Denmark in US dollars is $3,666 monthly. The country is prominent for its exploits in wind turbines, pharmaceuticals, meat and meat products, furniture and design, and machinery. The country receives 53.3% of GDP as its revenue and makes expenses to the tunes of 49.6% of GDP. The Northern European country has 4,557,000 adults contributing to the economy, out of which $376,069 is the mean net worth and $165,622 is the median net worth. Number 7. Netherlands. The GDP of the Netherlands is the 17th largest in the world, standing at $1.01 trillion. The GDP stood at $57,101 in the last fiscal year, making it one of the highest-earning economies in the world. The country's inflation stands at 1.2%. The country's top 3 sectors are services at 70.2%, industry at 17.9%, and agriculture at 1.6%. That encompasses an 80% employment rate. The country suffers 4.45% unemployment for 15 to 24-year-olds. The average gross salary in the Netherlands is $3,926. The country exports machinery and transport equipment, manufactured goods, livestock, minerals, and fuel. The Netherlands accounts for 25% of all natural gas reserves in the European Union. The country makes 43.6% of GDP in revenue and makes 41.9% of GDP expenses. The Western European country has 13,462,000 adults. The mean net worth is $377,090. The median net worth is $116,693. Number 6. Singapore. Singapore runs a highly developed free market economy. The World Economic Forum ranks Singapore as the most open economy in the world. The country has the third least corrupt economy and the most pro-business. They rank as the second easiest place to do business. The economy records low taxes and the second highest per capita GDP in the world. All these statistics put the small country at 38th largest earning economies. Inflation rates are 1.1% with a 65.1% employment rate. The labor force by occupation is 0.7% in agriculture, 25.6%, and services 73.7%. The unemployment rates stand at 2.6%. However, through the Ministry of Social and Family Development, the country provides income to support urgent financial needs, child support, and short to medium-term assistance. The Silver Support Scheme also supports low-income older people without a family. The biggest industries include telecommunications equipment, biomedical products, scientific instruments, electronics, chemicals, and offshore constructions. The Southeastern Asia country has 4,887,000 adults, contributing to a $126,717 median net worth. The mean net worth is $432,995. Number 5. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a small and primarily rural European country surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany. The country is referred to as the Great Heart of Europe. The economy of Luxembourg is highly dependent on the steel, banking, and industrial sectors. Luxembourg has the highest per capita gross domestic product globally. The advanced high-income economy has a total population of 626,108. The GDP of Luxembourg is $71 billion, and it is ranked the 69th largest economy. The services industry has 86.9% of the working population, followed by 12.8% in industry. Agriculture covers 0.3%. Luxembourg has an impressive 0.4% inflation and a 6.8% unemployment. The average gross salary of Luxembourg is $5,638. Some of the leading industries of Luxembourg include telecommunications technology, tourism, biotechnology, estate services, real estate services, and cargo transport and logistics. The country makes 44.8% of GDP in revenue and 42.6% of GDP expenses. The Western European country has only 498,000 adults with a median income tax of $259,899 and a mean of $477,306 income tax. Number 4. Australia. The Commonwealth of Australia is a sovereign country comprising the mainland on the Australian continent, Tasmania Island, and several smaller islands. The continent has a $1.61 trillion nominal GDP and is the 13th largest earning economy. Australia is the only economy that did not encounter a recession due to the global financial turndown in 2009. Australia has the 10th largest GDP per capita at $62,728. Australia has a market economy with low poverty rates. The Australian Securities Exchange is the 9th largest in the world. Commodity prices going up around the same time that Australia started exporting commodities instead of finished goods saw a significant boost in the economy. Australia has a 5.2% unemployment rate. Tourism, education, and financial services account for 70% of the total GDP. Still, agriculture is the biggest export. Australia exports wheat, wine, wood, natural gas, and many more each year. The 19,159,000 adults in Australia contribute to $487,755 mean net income and $238,072 median net worth. Number 3. Hong Kong, People's Republic of China. Hong Kong has the highest developed free market economy characterized by low taxation, a well-established financial market, and free port trade. The Hong Kong dollar issued by 3 commercial banks is neck and neck with the US dollar. The Hong Kong interest rates are not regulated by the state, but are market-driven and competitive among the banks. The total population of Hong Kong is 7,553,689, with a $368,663 billion GDP. The GDP per capita is $49,036. The GDP by sector is 92.3% services, 7.6% industries, and 0.1% agriculture. Inflation in Hong Kong is 2%. There is a 59% employment rate. It also has a 4.5% unemployment rate. Hong Kong rates the 3rd easiest place to do business with textiles, banking, tourism, and electronics as major industries. Hong Kong ranks number 1 on the Economic Freedom of the World Index list due to its favorable positive non-interventionism economy. All lands belong to the government, and they lend it out at high prices to then use the money to support their low tax rates. The Eastern Asian subnational area has 6,292,000 adults who make up for $503,335 mean net worth and $173,768 median net worth. Number 2. United States. The Survey of Consumer Finances shares information in the U.S. about net worth and income. The information shows that people in their late 60s and 70s have the highest net worth of the economy. The list showed heads of households in their late 60s to early 70s to have a median of $266,400, compared to under 45s with $91,300. Those who are 75 plus also enjoy a $254,800 median worth. The experts encourage that people have 10 times their income by age 67 to enjoy a comfortable retirement. On the general, household averages compared to other countries, the U.S. comes in at an impressive 2nd place. The U.S. has the most number of adults on this list. The $505,421 mean net worth and $79,274 median net worth are from 249,969,000 adults. Number 1. Switzerland. Switzerland is the world's most advanced free market economy. The Swiss banking industry and tourism have single-handedly kept this country as a high-earning economy. The economy has a 0.4% inflation rate and 4.8% unemployment. An average gross salary in Switzerland is also $62,283 annually. Switzerland has high machinery, insurance, and banking industry with agricultural products as exports. The Statistical Service defines the majority of Swiss citizens as neither poor nor rich, just average earners. The Western European country has 6,958,000 adults. The mean net worth is $673,962, and the median net worth is $146,733. What are your thoughts on these 10 countries with the best net worth by age? Do you live in any of these countries, and do these numbers reflect your reality? Let us know in the comments.